welcome back. I'm Ellie at English Fun Zone. Today we're going to be traveling back in time, but before we do, I want to let you know that you're going to want to stay until the end of this video because I'm going to be answering a pronunciation question. So make sure you stay until the end. Today I'm going to be revamping 4 old videos that I did with my dad on tools. Now, these videos are great for vocabulary and there's some sentences, but what was missing? Well, I forgot to add some questions. So today we're going to be traveling back into time and looking at some clips from those videos, and we're going to add questions. So come on, follow me back into time.
This plier is called a vice grip.
How do you use it? How do I use it? How do I use it? How do you use it? How do I use it?
What it allows you to do is to clamp onto something and squeeze it and lock it in place. Once it's locked in place, it will stay there. It holds very tightly. The only way you can release it and let go is to push this release lever. Once you do that, it easily opens up.
You can ask, how do you use it? That means you have it and I want to know, how do you use that? But if I have it, if I have the tool, then I would ask you, how do I use it? So if I want to know how I'm going to use it, I'm going to ask, how do I use it? But if you have the tool, you would ask, how do you use it? Now we're going back into time to see what's in a tool shed or a garage. Step ladder. This is a ladder. Ladder. Here is an even bigger ladder. Ladder. We call this an extension cord. Extension cord. When you want to put your tools away, you can put them in a tool belt, or a toolbox. Toolbox. If you know of a neighbor or a friend or relative that has any of these tools, you could ask these questions. Could I borrow your extension cord? Extension cord. Could I borrow your extension cord? Would it be okay if I used your safety glasses? Would it be okay if I borrowed your safety glasses? Would it be okay if I borrowed your safety glasses? Do you think I could borrow your tool belt for a few days? Do you think I could borrow your tool belt for a few days? Do you think I could borrow your tool belt for a few days? The person with the tools might ask, how long do you need it for? How long do you need it for? If it's more than one tool, you would say, how long do you need them for? How long do you need them for? How long do you need them for? I need my extension cord back. I need my extension cord back. Could you bring it over tomorrow? Could you bring it over tomorrow? Could ya bring it over tomorrow. Could you bring it over tomorrow? Could I get my tool belt back? 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 Let's travel back in time again to look at these clips on, well, more tools.
All right, I guess we'll start with a hammer. Hammers have different heads on them. This is the hammer head, the hammer handle. This happens to be called a claw hammer because of this particular type of head. Another type of hammer is called a peen, ball-peen hammer because this is called the ball-peen on it. They're used for different things. The claw hammer typically is used to nail wood together. So if I put nail onto the wood and then you pound it in. The reason for the claw on the claw hammer is if you decide you don't want the nail in there, you can remove it by using the claw part of the hammer to pull the nail back out. If you decide that you don't like to use the claw hammer for driving nails, there is another option, the air hammer. The nails are inside here in a big coil of nails. You see the nails all rolled up on a string here. So you put them in the hammer, close it up. You attach the air hose. Once it's attached, you just put the nailer on the wood and pull the trigger over here. And that has put the nail in.
Which one would you use, a regular standard hammer or an air hammer? Now, I've used an air hammer and they make a loud pop, pop sound. And every time I went to use it, I would make a ooh, ooh, ooh sound and I would close my eyes. And that's not a good thing to do when you're trying to build something. Ooh, ooh. So I prefer a standard hammer. Well, with that, I only have to hope that I don't hit my thumb. So I prefer a standard hammer. What about you? Now, wasn't that fun? I hope you had as much fun as I did. Now we're going to answer that question. What's the pronunciation of yo and your? Compare them. What's the difference? Now, when we say this word, your, you can also say your. If you're speaking slowly, you can say your. If you're speaking quickly, and a lot of native speakers do say this word, you're. You're happy, you're sad, you're going, you're. But if you want to say it slow, you can say your. You're happy, you're slow, you're. So, your or your. And we're going to compare that with you'll. Now, you'll need a mirror and your telephone to record your voice, or something to record your voice, saying you'll and your, or you'll and your. I want you to listen first, watch and listen first, and then you try it and see if you can repeat it just like me. Yeah, or, your, or, your, year, 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 your, year. yo, 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 your, 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 yo. So, how did you do? Let me know in the comments section below. If you like pronunciation videos, check out those videos there. They're in the playlist. Or if you want more, well, tool videos or videos on jobs, check out those videos there. Both of these are in the playlist. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, please keep practicing.